Well, good evening. Welcome. Hey, Stevie. Welcome to a surprise Monday night stream. And as we begin, as always, I invite you to gaze upon the haunting visage of your mum. How are you doing, Stevie? Welcome in, everybody else. This is where we left us this time, well, not this time last week. We are in the consecrated snowfields. And we're heading towards the Haligtree. Our mission is to find and defeat whatever has replaced Malenia, which will give us the rolled medallion, enabling us to take the ground lift of rolled up to the mountaintops of the giants and continue the story. Hey Tails, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. First time popping in. Love it. Quinn, welcome in. Hey Jonesy. Hey, that was a fairly standard randomised greeting. I like it. I can ride Torrent here, can't I? I'm trying to remember how to get through this blighted wasteland. Basically follow the lights, isn't it? So that's what we're going to do. Oh, Sight of Grace. Cool. How's everybody doing? How's your week started? Has it been good? I wish Torrent was also randomised and you could ride a random critter. That would be cool. Like every time you summon him in, completely random. I want to ride a lobster. But I would only want to ride the lobster if I could shoot the lobster's... whatever it is the lobster shoots at you that is awful and kills you. Hello lads. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. I said I'm just passing through. Calm down. Yikes. Oh, hi. Got anything good in that chest of yours? There's no chest. Well, my the volume on my in-ears is insanely loud. Get out of here with your scarlet rot. Not interested in that. Is it Monday night yet? It is. Jonesy's randomiser greeting Jack, but the randomiser randomizes nothing. Cool. Right. Oh, there's a shiny there. Let's get that. Holy proof dried liver. Okay. What was the plan for tonight? Jonesy wasn't paying attention. Well, for Jonesy's benefit then, the plan for tonight is to make it through to the Haligtree and defeat whatever has replaced Malenia so that I can get the rolled medallion and then progress the story. Why pay attention when things are randomised? I mean, it's an excellent question, Jonesy. Why pay attention ever? Right. I feel that I am maybe quite lost now. Or maybe not. Maybe this is where I want to be. I've not done this segment of the game in a very, very long time. So, it's very likely that I'll get a bit lost. But so far so good. We've made it to this part. Oh, let's grab the map fragment. That's going to help. Oh, just over there. Cool. Did not need the marker there. So for those of you that are new to the streams, let me see if I can catch you up on what you've experienced or what you would have experienced so far. If you have abundant spare time, as I know everybody does, you can catch up fully on my YouTube channel, where all of the VODs for these streams are uploaded. If you don't have abundant spare time, then let me try and pick out some highlights for you. We have had... Wait, Stevie, what game have I forced you to start on PS5? You must watch DS3 randomised first so you're not out of the loop of the Jack Cinematic Universe. Love it. Yes, I'm on board with that. Oh yeah, that's right, I did get you playing this game. Good, I'll take credit for that, in the same way that I'll take credit for Clay getting the plat for this game earlier today. Absolutely my influence, and not something he would have definitely done by himself. Your mum journey. Yeah, except it wasn't your mum in Dark Souls 3, was it? It was Bruce Forsyth. Yeah, Clay got the plat today. And welcome in, Clay. I didn't even see that you were here when I was talking about you. Let's see, catch up. I was about to tell you about what's happened on the series so far. So previously, on Elden Ring, with the enemies, items and bosses randomised, we have faced Malenia in Limgrave. That was fun. She was replacing the Leonine Misbegotten in Castle Morn. What else did we face? We've faced the Fire Giant in place of Mimic Tear. That was fun. Jonesy, anyone else in the chat, remind me of the cool things that we've done on this stream, because I've forgotten. Blue Crest Heater Shield. There have been quite a few comical deaths. There have been quite a lot of oh my days. Some top-notch content all round, basically. Oh yeah, we had Rykard in place of Radahn. Stevie's disappointed that we haven't fought Manus. Margit. Light the 4 figures in the Everjet. I thought I had to touch. Right, okay, so this is going to be fun. Yes, we had Godfrey in place of Morgott, and we had Morgott in place of Golden Godfrey. Okay, let me remember the way around here. So normally when you're doing this section, you get attacked by Black Knife Assassins, and it's awful because you can't see them, they're invisible, and they just come up and they stab you from behind. Soldier of Godric. Yes, that's who we haven't fought. So if that is what's replacing the Black Knife Assassins, I am very happy with that situation. Yes, Stevie, you said my name. I heard it. They are visible, yeah. But there's not normally a visible enemy down there. Normally it's just the invisible Black Knife Assassins. So I'm thinking maybe that's that. Of course, that's not the only issue that we face here. We also face... just noticed there's a golden seed tree down there. Someone remind me to go to the golden seed tree when we're done with this. Normally we also face some Albinauric archers up on the roof. Yes, Jonesy, yeah, like you just brought up there. That they'll be randomised into something. We don't know what yet. So here we have, instead of the other Black Knife Assassin, a rabid dog, who for some reason is carrying throwing daggers. Do the thing after you've done the thing. Thanks Stevie. Clay's saying I needed the special torch for this area. I have always done this area like an idiot with nothing. To be honest, I didn't even know that there was a special torch that would help here. I assume that what it does is reveal the hidden enemies. I had no idea such an item existed, and I'm furious. Nearly there, right. Well, I can already see that one of the archers has been replaced with a basilisk. It's a torch that shows Black Knife Assassins. How is it that in the multiple hundreds of hours I've put into this game, I never knew that? That's kind of ridiculous. I also am now wondering, how do I normally get up there? There we are. You being furious sounds about the same as you being normal. Yeah, pretty much. Unless it's one of my children that has caused the fury. This is very much kind of me hulking out. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Am I always furious? Some might argue that, yeah. Oh. What? Oh, okay, it just loaded me straight out. Cool. Right, before we do anything else, we're going to go and do the thing. Thanks to Stevie's very timely reminder. Of course, it's not going to be a golden seed, but you just never know. You might get something good. Or you get one of the paintings, which is a convoluted fetch quest, which we are not doing in this series. We're already in the middle of a convoluted fetch quest. Mod bonus for me, a promotion to number 3 mod awaits. Yeah, Stevie, you can be the 3rd best mod out of a group of 2 mods. I'm very proud of you. Mod request ban Stevie. Georgia is both number 1 and 2. To be fair. Yeah, that sounds about right. Here we are, Miquella's Haligtree. Let's see what we can see. I can actually see a golden envoy down there that's supposed to be here. We've got, oh, a disgusting bird. I wonder if I can snipe that to make it run off the cliff. That looks like a rune bear, yeah. Okay, that bird will not be aggroed. No matter. So we've got lots to get through in this area. There's whatever has replaced Loretta. And there's all of the brace of the Haligtree, which is a nightmare normally, and will probably still be a nightmare. Oof. Nearly fell. But I didn't. Oh, nearly fell again. But still didn't. Because I am a pro gamer. Yeah, we're yeeting everything off the tree. Come on, Woofykins. Oh, look at him. He can't run properly. Stevie wants a dad joke. Alright. Okay, we're slightly safe here, I think. You might have a good rune farm. Oh, do you know, I should totally actually level up, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. Stevie, dad joke for you. I was going to cook an alligator for dinner, but I realised that I only have a crock pot. Okay, we've got a big birdie, we've got a troll there. In honor of Max, 3 out of 10. Oh my days, who's shooting me with stuff? I don't like it. Okay, we are not, absolutely not going up there with the bear. That's not happening. I'll take that 3 out of 10 in honor of Max. Guys! We can max out the weapon. We can max out my sword. That's awesome. I'm a happy boy. Since the bear is no longer so giant, or because since the bear is so giant, couldn't it just fall off? It's likely, yeah. Jonesy, I think you're right about the rune farming here. This is pretty great. The Haligtree has it all. I mean, I think that the randomizer is set to bias the later game areas for high level upgrade materials. So it's not surprising that we'd find it here, but still, I'm happy. Smithing stone 7, some stimulating boluses. For the love of Crash Bandicoot, don't tell me what. What are you not telling me? Is it about the bear, or is it about everything being in the Haligtree? Okay, I think a trip to... Not writing it is something I said. Oh dear. Did I accidentally say something embarrassing or rude? Oh yeah, we've got an invader. Hello. Take that, you square. None will stand against the might of your mum. Oh, we got some crab eggs. Score. Plus 10. Oh look, we got an achievement. Yummy, yummy crab eggs. I do find it kind of funny when it pops an achievement in the randomised version of the game. Can I upgrade my staff at all? No, I still need some smithing stones. One more smithing stone, 6. I don't think I can buy those. So, I'm going to level up. Quinn got so many Sekiro achievements in my randomised playthrough that I should not have. Oh, Jonesy's coming in there with a dad joke. My dad got fired from his roadworking job for theft. I couldn't believe it, but when I got home, all the signs were there. It's a classic. Right. I'm going to just pop one more level because I think I've got enough souls in my pocket, and that will give us enough intelligence to do the spell that I've been wanting to attune. How many do I need? 50. Oh, good, done it. You always have to do a slight double take with Jonesy. He's probably telling a joke. There we are. Night Comet is ours. Gee, welcome in. The #1 and #2 ranked mod in the channel, who will have zero context for that comment, but hopefully will still appreciate it all the same. So we're doing well. We've got some good stuff going on. Oh, I could do Glintblade Phalanx. Yeah, let's have that. Why not? Why not? We can do these things. I make the rules. So, Georgie, you have caught us just as we are exploring the Haligtree. Yeah, how are you feeling, G? I know that you've been quite under the weather. Has that improved somewhat? I do hope it has. Now this is one of those areas which is normally an absolute nightmare in terms of the enemies that you find here. But with the randomizer, it could be absolutely fine. Smithing Stone 7. Oh, hi. Glad to hear you're feeling better, G. Oh, you got back to work today. That is good news. Very, very good news. Go up the top here, and everything is awful. Actually, it could be worse. Death's Poker, that's a cool weapon. Deus, welcome in, buddy. You've not missed much. We've done Ordina, the liturgical town, which didn't take very long at all. And we've descended through the branches of the Haligtree, and now here we are, still in the Haligtree, just making our way downtown. Walking fast, faces pass, and we're homebound. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this place either, Deus. It is a very annoying and difficult place to be. Right, what do we have? I can jump down there. I think I'll do that rather than face... Oh, I don't know. Casual pro gaming flex there. I'm curious, what was my pro gaming flex? I mean, I won't dispute it. Some would say I'm a living legend. No one would say that, actually. In fact, I tried to claim to my son the other day that I was some kind of a hero. And he said, and I quote, "Daddy, you're not a hero. Actually, you are a hero to me and Mummy, but you're not a hero." So... Oh no, I don't want to cuddle. Get off. What a roast from my son. Yeah, that's not even the most savage roast I've ever received from him. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Yeah, the most savage roast I've ever received from my son was when he said that I had a big fat belly. Now you might think to yourself, well, that's not a very savage roast. I said to him, I don't have a big fat belly. And he pointed at it and he said, just look at it. Did I ever tell you the time one of my students thought I was 41 with 4 kids? Yeah, I've been there. When I used to teach guitar to primary school kids, and they used to try and guess my age. And usually it would be like kind of ridiculous, childish guesses. Like, I think you're 3,000. You're 105. You know, but there was the one that really stung was a kid that said to me, you look about as old as my dad. And I asked him, okay, well, how old's your dad? And he said, 45. And I was 21 at the time. So yeah. That's a win, right? No, it's not the win you might think it is. Okay, so far so still alive. Oh my days, these woofykins hit very hard. Caught me panic rolling. That's what happened with mine. She said I was probably about her mum's age at 41, but when I told her mum at parent teacher, she said she's not even 41. Oh, that's amazing. Kids, man. They are absolute savages. Absolute savages. Unstoppable. Zero remorse. We're going to just bypass all of this lot, because I don't need that nonsense. Oh no, I don't want a cuddle. Go away. I do not want a cuddle. Stop it. No. Aww. Worst cuddle ever. One boy asked me and I told him 28 and just said, oh yeah. He didn't ask your consent. Call the Elden Ring police. Yeah, where is the Haligtree constabulary? I need to report a crime. Just want to see what that shiny is now. Although there's also stuff down here, isn't there? What's down here? Lightning? Why is there lightning here? Okay. I worked with an 18-year-old when I was 25 and he was shocked I was over 20. He thought I was closer to his age. I remember when we were first married, my wife used to run a youth club, and I would help her out with that. And regularly there would be lads that would fancy my wife. At the time, she was like 23 when we got married, and she would kind of let them down gently, but there was one time where a lad actually asked for her phone number and didn't realise that she's the leader of this thing. And raw medallion. I must know what this thing does. Enhances roars and breath attacks. Right, well that's useless. Surely lightning should be saved for the Claire Farron runs. Yeah, you would have thought so, wouldn't you? You can do that when you play through this game as Claire Farron, which I assume you'll do. Okay, we have a Sight of Grace. Somber smithing stone number 8. I'm going to go back to Round Table Hold because I picked up some smithing stone number 6s, which means I can now upgrade my staff a little bit more. And I'm going to try and remember that I have a staff and actually use it now that I've been boosting my intelligence. So I want it to be quite powerful. Here we go. Well, that's a shame. Not quite enough to go up to a plus 20, but we got 2 more levels. So funny working with young folk. You get to impart wisdom on them like, yeah, bills suck or your back starts to hurt at 23. Ain't that the truth? If you boosted your intelligence, surely you'd remember. Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you? And yet here we are. Oh, that's where the lightning's coming from. There's also a shiny up there. Right, we're going for the shiny. This might be a mistake. But we're going. Suicide run. Geronimo! No. No, absolutely not. Oh, just about survived that. Ooh-wee, and it was totally not worth it. Immunizing cured meat? Whoever needs that? To be fair, it might actually be really useful, and I just have no idea what it does. Oh my days! What? 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 That is not fair. One more for the vastly out-of-date death tally. Oh, we've got a giant down there. We've got a summoning snail. Whee! Right. Oh my days, what is your problem? Madness rat's about to get me. Oh my days again. No, right, stop it. Not fair. You guys. I love how very out of date the death counter is. We we kept going with that for like 2 streams. And then I forgot about it, chat forgot about it, everybody forgot, and here we are. Yeah, that's why I made the command at least, so it's always right. Yeah, wisdom. Right, we're going to just ka-chew past a lot of these lads, because they're getting right on my nerves. Whee! You look like you want to die. You also look like you want to die. Run away, run away, run away! Hey. Can't see any of you lot through all of this miasma of poison. Oh, what the heckins? So this rooftop area ordinarily is quite annoying, but full of fairly easy to beat enemies. Don't you just love a randomizer, eh? That is a golem giant type fella, yeah. And I've noticed that there was a shiny down below that I did not get, so I need to sort that out. One day we'll get a swear. Gonna just ka-choo! Rune arc, totally not worth it. Climb, 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 climb. Hope you enjoyed my song, Climb. Very similar to the Miley Cyrus classic. Somewhat more frantic than her song, though. How do you get iframes at the top of the ladder? That's not fair. Hey, this is a pretty good strategy. Oi! Get off. This is my roof. My roof. Oh, this is working nicely. Let's try Night Comet. How's that? Oh, that did nothing. Can't fire Night Comet past the top of the roof. Good to know. Wow, he's fully glitched through the roof there. He's not a happy boy. Stop it with the crossbow. Man, that is so rude. Oh my goodness. Okay, those enemies are so inconsiderate. Right? So inconsiderate. I'm just trying to have a nice stroll here through the Haligtree. Look, this guy's stuck behind a ladder. Ha ha. Yeah, that'll show you. Can't believe Miley Cyrus ripped you off. I know, right? Oh my goodness. No way. No way. That is not fair. Okay. Alright, I can get in here to grab this shiny. Good. That's all I wanted. Oh, hello. You look quite cross. Wow. You know what would allow you to have a nice... It would allow you to have a nice leisurely walk through souls? I have a feeling you're about to tell me. Yeah, just a kitty with a great sword strapped to each claw. Despawning. Ah, alright, I see. I see, Stevie. Put a worm face on that branch. That's some kind of nightmare. Okay. Normally here you start getting spammed with sorcerers and things. I will have this done! The classic Robert S. Pearson line. So we've got a shortcut to open up here. Very important, because I do not want to have to run through all of that nonsense if I die against whatever is waiting in Loretta's boss room. In fact, I'm going to rest. Any predictions? What are we going to find? Clutchest shortcut ever, right? It's a great shortcut. Manus, every time. Other Loretta. Yeah, that would be a bit disappointing, wouldn't it, if it's Ghost Loretta instead of, you know, the actual one. You missed a lot of the previous, so no clue. I mean, to be fair, there's no reason we wouldn't see a boss again. Okay. And we can't summon a friend here. That's fun. Just realised I hadn't buffed my sword. How did I manage to whiff all 3 of those hits? That's ridiculous. Ouch. Ow. That was the lock-on that did me then. Couldn't see him. Who was the one before Renna's Rise in that area? It was an ancient dragon. I don't know which one. Hey, guess what I forgot to do though? Magic. Forgot to do any magic at all. So, go me. Yay. I think I'm going to at least just pop a glint blade phalanx. Just for the extra little bit of damage that I'll get from that. Intelligence -1. Yeah. Yeah, alright. $654 is decent damage for the Glintblade Phalanx. Let's pop that again. Okay, 110 was poor. I absolutely love the amount of poise damage I can get with this weapon. Oh my days. Get out of the fire. What am I doing rolling into the fire? What a foolish move. So I think my original assessment of the Glintblade Phalanx, I thought it'd done some good damage. I think that it did poor damage, but I also managed to score a glancing blow with my sword as he went past, which made it look like the Glintblades had done more damage. I'm wondering if he has actually really good magic defense. So the sword is still the best way. New strategy, press the buttons better. That always works. Yeah, definitely that's something I'll take under advisement. Thanks, Deus, for that. Really, really helpful bit of feedback. Going for my runes like an idiot. Yeah, looks like he's going to spam this then. Okay. Ouch. That slam looks like the kind of attack that... Oh my goodness. It looks like the kind of attack that's going to be really delayed, and then it's actually not as delayed as you think it is. It's easy if you know what you're doing. If it makes you feel better, I'm enjoying you being tested. Yeah, do you know, I don't mind it. Like, we've had a fairly easy ride so far, even with some of the bosses that looked like they were going to be difficult. The only boss I've not actually beaten yet... Oh, there's two. There was Placidusax, which was in place of one of the ancestor spirits, and then there's the Godskin duo that were in place of Rykard. So it's the only two that I've not defeated. It has been a fairly easy run so far. So I don't mind coming up against something that tests me. This is why we do this, right? Right, I'm going to just grab my runes from this lava patch. Hello, mate. Should we have a fight now? It's the poise damage that you get from this sword is immense, and I've got the tier that I've got in my physic increases poise damage from charged R2s. Yeah, go ahead and do that right into the corner. Oh, can't get the visceral, but I'll take some extra hits here. Oh, right, we need to get out of this corner. This is bad news being here. Oh, he's angry now. I think that was a phase transition there. Fairly easy run so far. You haven't fought the Soldier of Godric yet. That was better. So the strategy is pretty clear. Just need to take the opportunities for those charged R2s because the poise damage is immense, and that really, really helps if I can get a visceral. Right. End of the encouragement and time for the heckling. The strategy is so clear. Don't die. Yep. Fair. Yeah, okay, the damage on that is not brilliant. Come on, Makar, kill your mum. Stevie! How could you say such a thing? Ouch. What are you doing? What is that? No. Heal, heal, heal. Okay, we have not seen this situation before. What the heck? That was just rude, right? It's okay. Every death is an opportunity to learn. So he just slams that down much faster than you'd expect. We're learning. Every death is an opportunity to learn. We said it to all our patients. Not seen that attack yet. That was pretty sneaky. Where's his face? In the lava. No! I'm annoyed I missed that visceral because of his face being in the lava. Right, that attack is ridiculous. Wow. It's an ulti though. This is the way to win, G. You've got to attack him in his no-no plates. Hit him in the no-no parts. Someone's going to clip that now, aren't they? We've gone through the heckling stage and back to encouraging. Yes, we have. Some people actually never entered the heckling stage. Hey, I pressed dodge. That attack is ridiculous is something I said a lot in the last few days. Yeah, I can imagine. Come on then, fella. Come over here. Have a bonk on your noggin. Right. I was not... How did that hit me? I was nowhere near that. I know it's got a bit of a shockwave to it, but... The game did cheat me, yeah. Ah, yes, the exasperation is here. Yeah, we've moved beyond fury to just mild exasperation. Pro gamer rage, yeah, something like that. 7 stages of a boss fight. I'm feeling an emotion. Ah, very annoying when it whiffs like that. Hey, sneaky, didn't know you could do that. Have a bonk on your noggin. Not taking any chances with that move now. Oh, seriously? In the lava again? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Wow, managed to miss both times there. That was awesome. That's the move that keeps killing me. That one there. That was close. Yes. Oh, how poetic to end it with a visceral. Curse Mark of Death. A Smithing Stone 7 and 240,000 runes. Come on. Need to see how many Smithing Stone 7s have I got. I think that's enough to go up to plus 21, plus 20 on my staff. So we're going to do that. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. That was quite a bout. Going to pump up the old intelligence. I'm just going to keep putting points into that for now, because the scaling on my weapon is really good with that, and also I can start to use some of the even more powerful spells. I should probably put some points into just magic generally, so I've got more focus. Maybe I'll do that once I've reached whatever level is next for spells. Alright, we've got half an hour to go and find Malenia. Now that you killed the thing, how was your day? My day was okay. It was one of those days where I didn't feel like I'd been massively productive, but the things that I did do were good and useful. Things that I should be doing. So yeah, it was definitely one of the days of all time. I'm going to tune Gavel of Heimer because, let's face it, it's fun. Look. Bonk. Okay, onwards. Down, down, down to Elphael. I am going to call it right now and say I don't think we're going to make it to Malenia tonight. Elphael is a fairly sizable area still, and there are some tricksy things potentially waiting for me there. In the non-randomised game, it's a very, very difficult area to get through. So the randomizer might have been really kind and given me some really basic enemies to fight, or it could be unkind. And we're about to find out which. Hey Barry, welcome in, buddy. Jonesy saying, we'll make you get there. We will make you get there. That's the tone of voice I imagine Jonesy saying that in, by the way. We will make you get there. We have ways of making you get there. No worries, Barry. You always appreciate somebody lurking. Nice of you to pop up and say hi. How's work going? This area is cool, but it is nails. What do we got? You are joking. Look down there. That is an ulcerated tree spirit that has replaced like an ordinary soldier. Meanwhile, there's meant to be an Erdtree avatar down there, and I can't see what's replaced that. Oh, no, it's down there. Can't see it. Good luck. Thanks, Stevie. I think I'm going to need it. Heroes Rune number 1. Well, this looks a lot easier than what's normally here. Haligtree Knights are no joke. He had quite a lot of health, but it's all gone now. I remember my first time here. It took me so long to get through all of this, just because of how dense the area is, how many enemies there are. Health today, gone tomorrow. I like it. That was sneaky. I think we've got another good rune farm going here. Took me about 20 minutes. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. I will take that. I mean, when I came through here on the PS4 version with a fully optimized build, and you know, I was so OP, I was surprised by how much easier it was. Like, I was dreading this part of the game because, of course, I was. And we've got a troll thing in here. Gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna choose to ignore some stuff here for the sake of making progress tonight. Hopefully you all are okay with that. If you're not, then tough. Stars of Ruin, I think, is a fairly cool spell. I think it's like the good version of the spell that I was running with on this build for the first little while. I'm not going around the corner to fight the ulcerated tree spirit because That is awful, and I don't want to. You can't make me. Hate basilisks, man. Let's see, what's the chat saying? Already made good progress. Yeah, it's doing alright so far. This part was actually not too bad. Getting here was a nightmare. The 3 revenants down there were hell, though. Yes, absolutely. I went through this place when I was really, really sick when the game first came out. It was such a hard time. I think a large part of why I struggled with it the first time round was... Ooh, that's cool. Was because my build wasn't really the best it could be. I think I've said before on this run how in my first playthrough of Elden Ring I'd committed to like a samurai cosplay situation because I'd called my character Jin Soulskai and I found that so hilarious I didn't want to change it, so I wore only samurai armor. I only used katanas. That was not the best way forward for actually getting through this area, especially. When I came through with 2 colossal hammers, it was much easier because I could just smash everything. Jack killing all the remembrance bosses early, not knowing he's facing a late game Gideon with all the spells. Ow. I hate these worm guys. It's fellas like this that are going to just roadblock the evening. Oh no, no, no. Nearly got cursed. That's bad news. Big Smashy does always win. I think that's part of the reason why this run's gone so well as well. This sword is brilliant. I'd never heard of it before. But it's great. I did it all as a wretch in honour of Ash. Did you stay as a wretch? What is it? The sword? The sword is called Helfen's Steeple. Helfen's Steeple, which is a really cool greatsword. Because I'd never heard of it, I looked it up after I'd picked it up. And I found it on a list of the most powerful greatswords in the game. And this was number 2 on that list. Fire Blossom, Golden Rune number 1. Oh, absolutely not. No, sir. No. No, no, no. We are not doing this. Oh, okay, we are doing this. Oh dear, that was a scary boy. Oh dear. I don't know if you saw up his trousers just then. Right, so ordinarily in this area you have a couple of hollows manning some ballistas, and you have a Erdtree avatar causing you all sorts of problems as well. Oh my days. Cheeky, cheeky boy. So I want to go over here and come at this from a slightly different angle. Just because I'm carrying an awful lot of runes now. And I don't want to lose them. Oh dear, this is bad. Yeah, a lot of runes in my pockets now. Definitely getting the good upgrade materials around here also, which I am quite happy about. I can hear some flapping of insect wings and I don't like it. So I've come this way because I'm a bit concerned about those electric elemental type guys. Oh dear, oh dear. Tiny wind man is powerful. Ow. Gotta lurk when you mark some tests. No worry, G's. No worry, G's. No worries, G. I hope you mark them real good. Misery Cord, that's a cool dagger. So I'm going to come up this way. It's slightly a long way around, but it's going to help me to bypass those elemental enemies, which just cause problems sometimes. No worry, G's. Yellow Ember. And golden rune number 10. Excellent. Down here we've got a Site of Grace. So we can spend them runes. Wow, one level. Get into that part of the game. More smithing stone 7s. I'm going to just try and ka-chew a little bit at this point. Although, is there normally a shiny up here, I think? Yeah, okay, this is going to be potentially worth getting. Because I'm kind of in two minds. Like, part of me does want to get all the way down to Malenia. But then there's another part of me that doesn't want to just speed through what's a really cool area and could have some good stuff in it. Rune 2 coming up, yeah. This is going to be a good shiny. Nope. There we are. Actually was a golden rune 2. So this is a fun scarlet rot infested area. Who doesn't love a bit of scarlet rot? It's just one shiny Ernie, yeah. So this is an area where we just need to kind of ka-chew as fast as we can. This is not going to be fast, but it's happening. Here we go. Can we outpace the Scarlet Rot and the bad guys? No! So that went well. I'm wondering, do I have anything that... Ah, a dagger. Great. We can't. So, new strategy. We're going to try and adopt a strategy that I used to great effect in Dark Souls 3, which is using the quick step weapon art on a dagger to quickly move through swamp-like areas. I'm hoping that that same thing will also work here. The dagger strat, we've missed this. Yes! Look at me, I'm Speedy Gonzalez. You can't stop me. But I need my runes. No, I need my runes. Stop it, stop it. Get off, get off, get off, get off. I'm busy. No, stop. I'm really busy. No. So, what did we learn? The dagger works. That's what we learned. That's the only thing we learned from that. Literally no other lessons will be applied from that. Just the dagger works, okay? We're going to do this just because, who knows, maybe it'll be helpful. And we're going to go, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, yes. Take that, you square. Okay, this time we are not going to die. We nearly died. Absolutely nailed it. First try. First try. So back there you can fight an ulcerated tree spirit. But we're not going to do that. Because no one wants to see me fight whatever that is in a pool of rot. I'm going to just pop a couple of these to get a level up. Done enough? Not quite. I've got so many runes in my pockets. Know your audience. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And there we are. This area is tricksy, to say the least. But we're going to make our way through it with absolutely no incidents at all. Like a ruddy hero. Going up on the roof first because you can get some cool stuff up here. Namely, if I can get this jump right. Nope. Haha. No incidents at all. Past the first lift, I have very little memory of places, so exploring them again is going to be fun. Yeah, it is fun. The last incident notwithstanding. Yeah, fortunately, no incidents so far. Yeah, exactly. Guys, I don't think we're getting to the boss. Quiet, you. To quote a famous unicorn, "Shun the non-believer! Shun!" Now that's going to be a real test of my audience as to who gets that reference. And Quinn's straight in there. Charlie the Unicorn, this is what we love, yes. I also hadn't heard Charlie the Unicorn in years, and then it popped up on my TikTok feed the other day with a comment like, millennial humour is needs to be studied by historians. Like, yeah, fair enough actually. We are pretty unhinged. Shine! Yeah, Zoomers don't know old Flash animation. That was a thing. Someone had posted it, being like, "Hey Zoomers, look at what the millennials found funny. Aren't they ridiculous?" And the answer to that question is yes, we are. Thanks for noticing. Kids these days are too busy with their skibbity toilets to put bananas in their ears. Right, I'd just like to say to all the naysayers who said we would never get to the boss, there's the boss. We are going to do this. We are going to attempt to do this. And there's a question that I'm sure you are all asking yourselves right now. It's the question that I'm asking myself. And that question is this. Is Jonesy about to finally get his wish? Are we finally about to meet the Soldier of Godric? Lich Dragon Fortisax, Gideon, Manus, of course, Patches. There she is. The soldier is so pretty. Yes. Yes, she is. Such a great fight once you've won. Yeah, I mean, this is an excellent boss fight.
My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake, as I awaited his return.
I love Malenia. So glad I'm never fighting her again.
I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola.
Radigan. Okay. Yeah, that would be fun.
And I have never known defeat.
Godric. That's actually a little bit disappointing. Although it's going to be Godric that is scaled to the level of Malenia, I would assume. Where's Let Me Solo Me? Yeah. Where is Let Me Solo Me? Oof. Yeah, okay. Definitely scaled up. Deleted Malenia one too many times and never want to fight her again. Yeah. Do you know what though? This I think is quite appropriate because Godric is one of those bosses that appears a little bit too early in the game, I think. Like, he's a really cool boss, but because he's an early game boss, he doesn't have the kind of difficulty level that you would expect, that I think he deserves. Oh, forgot about that projectile there. I'm busy trying to cycle through my spells to see what magic will do to him. Ouch. Yeah, he hits hard. Oh, will he get the dragon hand? Oh yeah, that's true, there's 2 bosses. Was I actually not dead at that point? I just noticed, like, it took a while for the game to reload. Yes. So we should get 2 bosses here. That's going to be fun. Go on then, Nepheli. In you go, kiddo. Alright. Oh my days. My boy Rick, the door technician. Voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. There we go, that's what I wanted. Okay, he's doing the dragon hand thing. Wow. Okay. He does hit hard. This is going to be fun. See, I thought from the times I've fought him before, when he does that phase transition, the best thing to do is to get in close, because he then does this big long breath attack that gives you an opportunity for a whole load of free damage. But then he seemed to still be in the middle of doing his big wind attack. Hit run was too easy, says Jack. Yeah, famous last words. Oh no. Wrong flask. I used the wrong flask. Yeah. No. Okay, so you can't get close to him then. Consider healing. Yeah. I tried to heal. Had the blue flask equipped, didn't I? I'm not sure. I was not too greedy. I just definitely was. I wanted to test out that theory of will I be able to get that free damage from the beginning of phase 2? And the answer to that question is not quite. Right, he's doing the hand now. So I'm just going to stay away. So he's now going to do a big breath attack. Yeah. And another big breath attack. Ooh. Oh, he's burning poor Nepheli. Oh my goodness. Wow. The one shot, man. That's tough. Just gonna see, have I got anything that's gonna help here? More HP. Have I got like an enhances charged attacks? Raises poise, raises defense when HP is low, critical hits restore HP. Attack power with successive attacks. So yeah, I don't have anything that's particularly going to help here. Okay. He tricked you though he was staggered. I'm also curious, do I have... I don't know if I've got any of the... I've got some of the dragon incantations. Rotten Breath is potentially one that... It might be worth putting some points into Faith and Arcane just so I can use that. Not that I have the levels to spare. I need to up Faith and Arcane quite considerably, so... There's potential there. I think maybe for the future of the run, I might respec to use that. If there's going to be more bosses like this that are challenging and we could do with just rotting them. I'm going to say, by the way, this is going to be the last attempt for tonight. If unless it's like an instant fail. If this doesn't go well, we'll call it for tonight and come back to this next week. Has Mini or Micro shown interest in seeing the Minecraft movie? Yeah, Mini is quite into Minecraft. So, I think he would be keen. But yeah, we so far avoided having to take him. But it'll come. Especially with it being the school holidays, I'm expecting that we'll end up at the cinema at some point. Here comes the bad attacks. Oh, he's not doing all of the breath. Okay. Oof. Oh my days. Okay. Okay. There's an "oh my days" emote. So close. Yeah. That was a good run. I think. So I am going to call it for tonight. Flame protection. Do I have anything that does flame protection? Nope. And I've got to say, I'm pleased for two reasons. One being, I feel like this is the kind of fight that Godric actually deserves. I think he's a really cool boss who is actually a bit easy because of where he's placed in the game. So having him scaled up to kind of the level of Malenia, really cool actually. I'm keen for that. And I'm pleased as well because you'd want there to be a challenging fight in Malenia's boss room. Like, I think we'd all be a bit disappointed if we got here and it was just like a one bang, very, very simple, and it's all done. Hey, welcome in, a dirty shizno. Hello, is this your first Malenia kill? No, no, it's not. This is actually a randomizer run. We're fighting Godric in Malenia's boss room, and it's going okay. Still in the learning phase at the moment. Godric has been scaled up to Malenia's power level, so I was just saying to the chat that this is actually kind of cool, getting to fight him in a really challenging way. But I am going to call it there for tonight. I'll be back a week on Wednesday, which I know is a long time to wait, but them's the breaks. Man's got to work on Wednesday night this week, so that's the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. So I'll catch you guys elsewhere throughout the week, but thanks so much for sticking around and chatting and cheering me on and giving me grief, Stevie. I'll see you all next time. Bye.